search for directions, my thoughts reflecting on who watches those cops ain't protecting. Globe full of government probe, mind dissecting, AIDS infecting freaks, streets infested worldwide. Home is where my head last rested. A traveling man, I seen it all, no question. Peep the situation first, then give my assessment. A lesson well learned, worth more than stock investments. Rock testaments, backed up by instruments intended for city kids in 12-story tenements. Stay forever bent, weed smoke is the evidence. Without it, aggression levels on a low tolerance. Hoes swallowing my semen, dream they pregnant. Little cats who fiend for televised segments. Johnny's a legend, so seize the half-stepping. I represent the garden, pray to like a reverend.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Talk the talk, raising the most ancient of arcs. Separate place to a sword, serenades in the yards. Place of resort is amazing afford. Many ways we've been taught in the caves of New York. DJs in the parks. Cross face with the smarts, portrays of the art. At times, my mind just parades with the sharks. Investigating reports, full explain in the dark. Grenades that embark, rainy days on the court. When slaves like a sport for the sage or the sport. Empty the agony that weighs in my heart. Before my soul lays in the shades of the chalk. Blaze rip apart, fake flames that you walk. Praise your Lord and the names that you bought. Words display ricochets in my thoughts. We've been blazed from the start, bitch.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
How you gonna listen when you always talking? Walking a different walk than the one that you barking. This land scorching, some men land in a coffin for they dough and the clothes they be sporting. Past the Gordons, get wet like it's pouring. Amazing, blazing like scores in Portland. Escorting, Scott got whores in Boston, forcing me to go long like I'm Johnny Morton.
Explosives in tune with mysterious forces. The Olympic mind games, who's carrying torches? I'm in the cell for ulterior motives, with focus, reciting my theories through roaches. Eyes fantasize through the weary emotions, hearing whispers of Moses, metamorphosis. Wrote this and Liberians noticed, even motherfucking encyclopedias quote this.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Big D, take your time.
Check it. Providence, take your time.
Chosen few, take your time.
Dungeon Masters, take your time.
Star Eye, take your time.
My man Sekou, take your time.
Yo, Afra, take your time.
Yo, my boy Curse, take your time.
Trifling, take your time.
KMC, take your time.
Yeah, Massive, take your time.
A specialist, take your time.
Yo, Phantom Black, take your time.
And Sleepwalker, take your time.
Yeah, Metaphysics, take your time.
Willie the Greek, take your time.
KKS, take your time.
Yo, Entertainment.
Yeah, my mama, take your time.
Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Do them, stop. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Do them, stop.
I'm never holding back, cause life I like to live. They give me props on the style, plus the high octave. I give my thanks, yup. Plus you used to come to all the shows to hear me rip it in the wood. You dug the style, I got the goods. Couldn't figure out why you had to wait a bit. Now it's my time, I hit you with the 411 shit. You bit your tongue some odd years ago. Now you're all my confidence, sense, and all along you love the way that I commence. Time and time, you love to hear a odd hook or two. Said she was a looker, but a tad bit better. Swear to never not needed. Heed the words I'm never, but you love me more. Cause I heard you dug my what, you dug my style. beats are knocking, cause my man won't hook me up lovely with the track backed up with the ill verses. Common curses get my point across. No, I never front on you, know I give you more, I never give you less. Gotta do my best to let the stress not get to me. I'm caught up in the rhythm of the ill funk. I got a million odd ways to keep it lit. Bitches talk big shit, man, they're begging for a lick. Pick your pride up after I commence to knock you down. Sounds are getting wide and the lyrics start to get open. Yo, I never front and that's my word. Gotta keep your faith in me, like I said, I never let you down. Sounds will get you open, make you get buck wild. Right now, I know I'm sure you like my style. Even though I do my best to keep it real and rather humble. And no, I won't mumble when I flip it. I rip it with the best. I turn the stress into positive energy. I give my thanks to those who can't stand the thought of me. See, you keep me pressed with intent to get better, like never let her. Or let me get too hyped. The mic it sounds much better with my dialect. I hum along to a tune I conjured up in my head. Said, follow me now. I do my best to keep it real. Still, you couldn't understand why I sounded quite nice, quite right, like you love it. Smell MC. I be 4'11" high, ma. I see you been impressed. I guess now you wanna say you had my back all along. Sing along to the song. I keep it on for like miles. Don't front, cause I know you dug my style.
Keeping it live, only a strong mind survive. A controller of the rhyme since the age of 9. Now two of a kind, soon the best of all time. I design each line with prime intuition. A crime to decline this rhyme expedition. K.O. definitely the definition. Moving you out of position, out of commission.
I was born 6/18/74, bringing life to this mic like never before. Specializing in rhyming and beats that blend. Been friends with the pen since the age of 10. Many say when I write that I freak the lines. Every rhyme I recite gotta speak my mind. Roof sell every time with the beats that hit. K.O. on the flow be the ultimate. From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E makes the beat come down. K to the old universal sound.
We rock ice all night.
We don't do that shit.
Play the big wheel tight.
We can't do that shit.
Sound whack on the mic.
We never do that shit. Can't do that shit. We won't do that shit. K.O. taking the flow to new dimensions. Lyrically inclined, divine intervention. The next revolution in musical evolution. Lyrically exact with graphical resolution. The finest of the underground's unlisted. Lyrically intercontinentally ballistic. Universal sound bridging gaps over distance. Futile to even attempt resistance.
For instance, the saga has just begun. Keep them C's on the run, so beware the tongue. Where I'm from, there's no one that's quite as nice. When we grab the mic, MCs go on strike. Blow spots like dynamite and such. My vocabulary got the Midas touch. The dream team step on the scene, the threat triple. K.O. cripple your soul, keeping it simple.
From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E makes the beat come down. K universal sound.
You rock ice all night.
Well, you can do that shit.
Beg the crowd to get hype.
We don't do that shit.
Sounded whack on the mic.
We can't do that shit. Never do that shit. We don't do that shit.
So let it be known, we run more clones than Jim Rome. Suckers get overthrown like Battle Dome. Known or unknown, your whole zone is blown. Prone to break bones when the microphone is on. God bless me with verbal melodies and the rhythm. 6 million ways to die, chose lyricism. Reflect like a prism over compact disc. Won't miss any MC who combat this.
It's like this, it won't stop until I'm gone. I play the stage with the mic and my game face on. The mic is my chosen weapon, I stay on. K.O. rockery show that we perform. Prepare for the calm before the brainstorm. A shift of my jaws is cause for an alarm. Consider every song is similar to a song. You all correspond with the call and respond. From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E brings the beat around. K to the O, universal sound.
You rock ice all night.
We don't do that shit.
Play the big wheel tight.
We never do that shit.
Beg the crowd to get hype.
You can't do that shit. Won't do that shit. We don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. Can't do that shit. Won't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Rough shit was back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Ain't had too much to eat, outside, hiding from public service. You know the struggle, nigga. You know what time it was. I try to smile once in a while, reminiscing on my lifestyle when I was a ghetto child. I tried to be a better kid, that's when I met a kid who introduced me to negative. He tossed me a sock, filled with that shit fiend shot, in they veins till they rot. Mom Dukes was jawless, single like a base hit. A family first car just won't make it. Started off part-time, learned the art of the crime. Went from nickel and dime to flipping more cakes than Duncan Hines. Variation brings forth excitement. Now I'm going ball trying to escape secret indictment. Crime stoppers turn to dime droppers with the quickness. Snitches who despise my riches, but they won't tell on the nigga with the gun on my chest, cause they rather see me under arrest. I can't cope with the pressure. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed so girl. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed so girl.
Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare.
My co-defendants taking losses, and family members calling me, always wanting the bar shit. But the block slowed down, and not too many fiends are coming around. It's no question, depression is stressing his brother. 5-0 got blankets over the heads, rolling undercover. I can't take it, losing my brain, going insane, feeling my pain, cause all I wanted to do was feed my daughter. Allow me organic fruit and spring water. I remember when there was no food in my pot. I was so hungry at 7:59, now almost 8 o'clock. I got to get financially set. Bedrock was the spot where the narcotics was kept, and yup, fiends was sweating me all the time, talking about, can I get it down for 9 this time? I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed so girl. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed so girl.
Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare.
All my brothers is doing bids in the pen, caught in the crossfire on Johnson. Renegade was the password, you gon' get your ass served. Doing what? Hustling backwards. Fast cars lead the metal bars. 20 with a 10 for them ghetto stars. I was once one, I once done what you done, but I got my 6 figures, then I bounce, son. But pressure remains from other angles, no doubt, cause I'm a nigga who love to tank. And even still I gotta watch my back, cause niggas in love don't know how to act. My man Jay felt the shotty, creeping with this hottie. Her husband put the 12 gauge to his body, and now I'm packing heavy ammunition. for every man I'm dissing. The pressure.
I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed up, girl. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed up, girl.
Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this little warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this little warfare.
Ghetto warfare. My real thug niggas keep maintaining. K-Mac, my nigga Big Zach, Larry laid back, money minded bull, maintain niggas, keep getting dope. 2 for 5's alive, Brick City flavor, recognize nigga.
The sun doesn't shine.
What trust can we any longer place in government policy that have rigorously and indeed almost brutally held down wages, yet at the same time have increased prices and in the process presented us with the biggest unemployment problem in post-war years?
These streets are filthy from the sweat and tears. We wear our fingers to the bone in search of gold. We must protect the children cause they fear from the night. Whatever's not right, we bear witness. Junkyard means business. Shadows in the dark, muggers on the stairs. Junkyard warfare, some people's worst nightmare. My size breed alkies looking 10p. And cash converters were invented for junkies. My neighbor's family are like lost sheep. And living here ain't very cheap. Thieves in the council stolen money from the streets. I ain't had running water for weeks. Kids in my flats hardly know how to speak before they're bunning down weed and getting STDs. And then they have kids before their time to live, which is some hard shit when kids bringing up kids.
Times are hard in the junkyard. Kids fuck around in the dirt and see white as the only way to work. They hold the square cause there's piss on the stairs. Little man licks the pipe and blows the smoke high in the air. He calls it welfare's prayer. Smoking on the shit to feel godly. Spitting with them cats upstairs cause it's dirty down here, God. You get your robes peeled off your back, crucified in a block of flats, junkyard style. From the bricks to the shacks where the pigs chase the cats, cause the cats feed their habits. Sometimes I get nostalgic and I hold my old corner where we used to rock that bad magic. I get toxic, then reflect on the world and watch cars drive by, putting swine before pearls, guzzling on L just to keep my head straight in the junkyard, aka hybrid estate. You gotta fight to survive, blood. Lash your tech to make your food supply right, blood. Hold your own cause the kids are all thugs. Living on luck when you ain't got nothing, then it's all about the buck. Junkyard, burning bins and dump cars. Police on patrol and street corner stars. Cats getting pranged, yards getting blam. Shots getting lit, so live how you can.
Kids are eating ice poles, throwing stones at the buses. Crossing grannies, getting chases, and now they've grown up. Screwing on a corner with a knife in his pocket. Jack you, stab you, kill you. Your time's up. My blood's dirty from the poison that the junkyard breathes. Everything we touch just dies of disease. And still I live here and shine examples to the youngers to think about the way I'm gonna deal with my hunger. Broke for 3 days, late gyro again. New deal, low pay, big ball and chain tucked into my sock. And I don't wanna be broke. I got the symptoms of the junkyard fever a lot. And I'm burning temptation as I look to the stars for a time when we can clean up the junkyard. Yeah, it's hard in the streets for whoever you are when you're living in a place we call the junkyard.
I watched a film called Life. For a broken window on the stairs, it weren't long before the boy them appeared. All flashlight shining in my face, same shit all the time. Junkyard where our lives don't change. Little kids like orphans, check me for a sponsor on the ice poles. 9-year-olds plotting for a title like Ollie Twist. Snatch a purse like the Dodger, disappear in the bricks. The junkyard's a playground and crime's a safe pound and drinks a way out. The kids sit and blaze like there's gonna be a drought. Ain't no love here, not for self or surroundings, just close encounters and scoundrels of all kinds. The money mad will rob you blind without foresight and speed off somewhere into the night to get high off this world. Create their own space from the junkyard, aka hybrid estate. You gotta fight to survive, blood. Lash your tech to make your food supply right, blood. Hold your own cause the kids are all thugs. Living off luck when you ain't got nothing, then it's all about the box. Junkyard, burning bins and dump cars. Police on patrol and street corner stars. Cats getting pranked, yards getting blam, shots getting licked, so